Hey guys, Grassman here. So the it's been 1 day, 2 days. The money went from like 2 sextillion to 2.08 E3 E36, which E36 means there's 36 zeros. If you subtract 3 and then divide by 3, so that gives us 30 and that gives 11, that's an undecillion. We have 2 undecillion now. That's what that means. Because like 33 is a decillion. So we have 2 undecillion money here. Just spend that. Sure, why not? I see no problem. Yeah, it's octillions, why not? Doesn't change anything. Non-aliens, yeah, sure, still not doing nothing. 1 e to the 33 shouldn't change anything. Yeah, no. E to the 34, e to the 35, 1 e to the 36 would now start changing stuff. That's gonna cost us a fair bit. Geez, we're gonna be like making like, that's a non-alien. So 1 decillion, we're gonna be making it 1 decillion every second pretty soon. We have 28 octillion first dimension. We have millions in the fifth. Dimension to unlock the 7th dimension. Requires 26th dimension. Well, I think I did it. Let's get some of that. That's only S. That's oct. Okay, now it's all non. E to the 34 is nothing. Non is still like nothing. E to the 35 is pretty much nothing. So now, oh my god, we're making almost 3 e to the 34 per second. And e to the 34 is 1/10 of e to the 36. So it's a point like there. If I spend on this... Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, let's reset. It's already going so fast. This is already, like, so out of control. Oh my god, this has gotten so... This is like... I already have 10k antimatter. It's gonna take a little while to like build up now, because I've got to wait for I can start investing here. There's 20. I think I'll go for the tick speed. Is there gonna be a point where I can like get multiple resets per episode, per video? I don't know if there will be. If you hear like a sliding as well, that's just me moving the phone around my pillow. I just sit on my bed and record on my pillow, so... Is the phone charged? No, it's not. I was wondering if I can unplug it. No, I can't, I guess. So sometimes if I change where I'm sitting, I'll like slide around. Sometimes I'm standing, sometimes I'm sitting, so... we can start getting 4th dimension. Now once we get this up... So we'll have to get 4th and 2nd dimension up. Okay, now it's increasing really fast. So every one of this increases it by like buying 1 second dimension increases it by like 1, right? But then it's the multiplication that really increases it. There's 10 million. The auto buyers are, the first dimension auto buyer is 1 e to the 40. Which we had like e to the 36, right? So that would have been 1,000 times higher, which we can easily hit after, we'll easily be able to hit that on this run. What is an antimatter? Does any of that matter? Will this galaxy be annihilated in the next ticker? How far is the exponential gonna go? Rick. I think there's someone like moving outside or something, or buying furniture. Oh, here's a billion. And like the amount per second goes up. That's like the neat thing about this game. It goes up exponentially. Because the amount per second goes up, it just keeps getting higher and higher. Therefore, c is the square root of -2. Therefore, d is the cube root of -2. Therefore, e is the square root of 3. Therefore, f is the square root of 3. Therefore, g is the square root of 3. Therefore, and so on. So is everything just the square root of 3? I think I was supposed to read the beginning of that. What's better, getting the tick speed upgrades or buying, like, third dimension stuff? I assume getting the dimensions... Yeah, that didn't increase it by much. It just increases how fast it goes up. But then getting the actual 10 billion just boosts what it's at. From 1 billion, from 1.2 to 1.4 there. So like here, is it gonna be better to get a bunch of second dimension, or just save for the for the 100 billion for the ticker? I think the 100 billion might be better. That's going up though. It's at 5 now. It's at 6. Let's get this. That's at 8. Yeah, now this is going up really fast. Getting over 10 billion a second. $20 billion a second. 50 billion. There's 60. It's only gonna be a trillion until we can get the next ticker. There's 100 billion a second. Nearly 150. Getting close to 200 billion a second. This gets it's as if you just set the, you turned M into B and then it's just increasing at the same rate. You just increase it by 1,000-fold every a couple of minutes. It's not even. I'm gonna save for the 10 trillion for the 6th dimension, because that'll start buying 5th dimension automatically. So I'm gonna save for that. The ticker is probably better, actually. It's almost it's a trillion per second now. So I'll buy the 6th dimension to start buying 5th dimension automatically. I should probably knock it up to, I should probably get all of them in a row. It's probably better than going back and forth or something. And then first dimension, I'll get a 2 times multiplier or whatever on that afterwards. And that'll start putting it up. Because getting the 6th dimension, getting the good 10 with the 6th dimension, all that's going to do is start boosting. It's going to start buying 5th dimension faster. Of course, the more 5th dimension, then the more 4th, the more 3rd, the more 2nd. So it'll trickle down. Actual trickle down economics. It's trickle down economics that actually work. Because they should just start buying more of each layer. And then eventually just the ones start going up so much faster. Trickle down economics, but real. What? So what are we looking for? Requires 27th dimension. It's gonna require a lot. What's better to get here? 3rd dimension or 2nd dimension? I'm only have to wait an extra 2 seconds to get the 3rd dimension. And the 3rd dimension will start buying 2nd. Thing is, the 2nd multiplier might be better. I don't know. Because getting the 2nd here, it boosts up to 80 from 40. Which is going to make it it'll start multiplying the 1st even faster, which is now super boosted the other one, which is super boosted the 1st. And the 1st is what's making money. Are the other ones making money, or is it only the 1st one making money? Is it only the 1st dimension that makes money, and then the more 1st dimension there is, the higher it goes? And then the other ones just increase each. They just the 6th gets 5th, 5th gets 4th, 4th gets 3rd, so that 2nd can just, and then it makes tons of 2nd, which can just make tons and tons and tons of 1st. Or do they all make their own money? Is 2nd also make money, just less? It'd actually be making considerably less, 10 times less, almost to the point of being negligible. Okay, making almost 2 QA per second. Which still means it'll take 5 and then 50 seconds to actually be able to get the 1st dimension upgrade. But once we get that 1st dimension upgrade, it's gonna boost it from 324 to 648.6. So 648.6, that's gonna, then it'll is that gonna double what we're getting? I don't know if it'll double what we're making. It'll increase it by a large amount. Oh yeah, it did double. So it doubled what we're making, plus it's gonna I don't know if it's increasing faster now, but it doubled what we're making. 100 billion. 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 100 bil be a similar thing here. We're waiting for about a minute to get the 5th dimension up. And then we can finally start trying to get 7th dimension. We're only going to be able to get, like, the first wave of 7th dimension. I could, like, pause the... We're only at 10 minutes. I could, like, pause the recording to wait till we get the 7th dimension. And then, like, start building up And then we could reset twice. But then I need to build it up a fair bit anyway before ending the video so it can, like, automatically do stuff. Because I don't really want to play, like, off-camera, but it seems like a kind of game where you have to. Like, someone's already saying it's something like... Look at this. 88th... An Antimatter galaxy requires 88th dimension stuff. Like, I don't know, have I got, like... Like, for 88th dimension, you either need the 9th dimension. So you would need either the 9th dimension to automatically be buying 8th dimension, or you need a lot to go into that dimension. You'd probably want to be putting into, like... There we go. I'm going to buy 7th dimension so it starts buying 6th automatically. Guess I should buy whenever I can, because that'll increase the 6th faster. Only, like, marginally faster, but just a little bit of the 6th will increase the 5th by a fair bit. And it constantly goes up, so everything else constantly goes up. I've said this, like, over and over. It's not a game where, like, 1 or 2 upgrades, like, just, like, increases that mine's productivity, like in the mining game. It's, like, every little bit here increases everything else down the line. It, like, directly supercharges the next one, which will directly supercharge everything else exponentially up. Which can, like, multiply the amount of money you're making by 1,000. News is talking about the 9th dimension. 6, 7, 8, 9... There we go. I might just pause it if I want the, because it's a nonillion. It's gonna be 10 nonillion. I'm only at quintillion still. So I have to go through, 1,000 times for a sextillion, 1,000 times for a septillion, 1,000 times for an octillion. So I have a long way before I can get the 10 nonillion. So I might just pause it here and then come back when we're close. I'll get the 1st dimension, then I'll pause it. This should, like, double what we have, yeah. Okay, so I'll, bring you back in whenever. I'll bring you back when I'm, like, probably at, like, octillions or whatever. There's still just, like, constant stuff to buy. At least here I can, like, still get this, and then it just goes further. So now it's gonna be a bit of waiting. So I'll bring you back when we're, like, nearing, like, octillions. You know, I think I realized how it works. Buying the lower stuff is better short-term, because buying the lower stuff doubles what you get in that dimension. So it's gonna double what the next one's making, versus buying the higher one. Buying a higher one is only going to affect that same dimension by increasing the speed at which the dimension below it produces, which will increase all the ones below it. So I think getting the lower dimension is better short term, and the higher dimension is better long term. I'm still only at septillion though, so I'll bring you back at like 10 octillion or something. Okay, we're like here now. So buy that, buy this. I went and looked at achievements for a little while, so I, like, came back with just a bunch of stuff. I didn't walk away. I had, like, been doing some stuff, and then I just looked at the achievements for a moment. So we're getting close. We're at half 100 octillions. We're at, like, 60 octillion per second. So we do need nonillions still, though. So at this, if we have 100 octillion, 10 seconds is a nonillion. 10 seconds for a nonillion. And then we need 10 nonillions, so like 100 seconds. Just over a minute. Plus it's still increasing. For short term, though, the lower one's better, right? So if I get the lower ones first, it'll be better? No, because I'm just going to be resetting the dimension afterwards anyway. So I only need the 7th dimension, then we're just resetting. And the other however many, like, moments of the video, the couple minutes of the video, are me dedicated just get me up higher. I might, like, pause it too for a little while just to get me even higher, so the wait until the next video gets even more automatic. Because I want to be able to, like, next video I want to be able to, like, automatically. I need enough to be able to automatically next video buy the next dimension, so we can just start up again next time. Oh, there we go. It's just so fast off the beginning. I can't wait till I can like start like playing Skyrim on videos or something. This will double it, whereas the tick speed won't, like, double it. It'll just increase it in general. I've been, like, I must have been thinking in this game so hard. Yeah. I'm just gonna let this run. I'm gonna get, like, the 10 million thing, and then I gotta go do something for a minute. I'm gonna just let this, I'm gonna pause the video and let this run. Okay. Get that. Just max out all that. He's only gone for a couple of minutes. We're already in the trillions. So it's 28th dimension I need now. So I should buy the first 10 8th dimension, which is going to take a while. Let's do that. Now this is just going faster. So for the first 8th dimension, it's going to take a while. So once the video hits like 17 minutes, I'll pause it until 18 minutes. I know I don't quite have, like, I don't think I quite have 20 minutes of recording space. I know the videos have just been getting shorter and shorter as I run out of room on my phone. We have the new phones, we just haven't set them up yet, so the recording time will go back up to, like, normal like 25-ish or so eventually. I think I go for first dimension because that'll double the speed. But yeah, I want to get a start on the 8th dimension. So I'll pause it here and bring you back in a moment. We're in a couple minutes. Okay, we're getting close. Buy that. I'll probably want to save for, like, the 106 trillion for the first dimension. That'll double our speed. And it's going to exponentially go faster, so that won't take too long. And then we're waiting for 8th dimension, which will take 1 septillion. So 8th dimension is 1 septillion. Jeez, it's already almost 3. I'm recording this video a bit early. It's already almost 3, though. I haven't gone out. It's a beautiful day out. I should go outside. We're supposed to get yard work done. It's the fall before we need to get the yard work done before winter comes. There we go. So it's 10 septillion for the 8th dimension, which is what we need. We need 28th dimension, so I want the first 10 8th dimension. So that'll start auto-buying 7th dimension, which will just help everything else. So I'll get this. I get this. And now we're just going to wait for the septillion. I can actually start buying it now. Having this will already start increasing the 7th, which will increase everything else faster and faster. Like, basically now all the numbers are just going faster. So now the 7th's going up, everything else is, like, following suit. Sacrifice disabled. Requires 5 dim boosts. What are dim boosts? Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'll end it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. I might get a couple more of the first dimension and, like, the ticker speed, but other than that, I think we're done. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.